Hello everyone, I'm Shadow here. Today you might be wondering, why am I recording? Why am I doing this? Well, if you don't already know, I'll cut to short 3 years of Asphalt 9 on my YouTube. I always do this every year, November 22nd. And guess what today is? November 22nd, if you're watching it as it's published. And I just want to show you my progress that I've achieved. It's been a while since I last uploaded, being the EB110 GP. So that was roughly, 2 months ago? So, over time, the last time I did this was obviously a year ago. So, my garage has changed quite a lot. And there were quite a few cars that I omitted because I was too busy with my real life situations. So I was unable to record for a brief period of time. Now, I am back, briefly. But I assume this is going to be a one-off video. So, don't get ahead of yourself. So let us begin. I'd like to also say a quick thing whilst we're going through. How's everyone been? I know it's been a while since I last spoke to you all. I hope you're all enjoying yourself. Like I stated earlier, there is quite a few cars that I have omitted that I never showed off because they were either A, not in my garage, or B, I forgot to record at those times. There will be a couple of anecdotes spotted here and there during the recording. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting video, I'd say. Going through D-Class, normal stuff. Quite a few cars have been maxed out since, or have started up since the last time I recorded. I started that up, but just didn't unlock it. Started this up. Started that up with quite a chunk. And I unlocked this recently from Tier 1. Not guaranteed key, unlike the EB110, but instead got the key from key packs. 25th, I think it were, out of 30. C-Class. As you'll notice, majority of the car colours have stayed the same. Though you'll notice that there are some outliers. Some cars have got different colours, like my IDR. And, well, the reason for that is that I made it because I thought it looked pretty nice in that colour. And I've never changed it back. The majority of the cars are, obviously, blue, being my favourite colour. Or like this cyan teal sort of vibe. The cars that have decals usually wear them, but not every car that I have for decal for is using said decal. Most of the cars in my garage are pretty high, mid to high tier. Or it has grown quite a lot since my last video. And I look back 3 years ago and I realised how much my garage has changed since then. Very mad about this car, the fact that I only need one epic to start up. God damn. Mensa Sorith. My back along, can't wait to start that up. Right, this is one I meant. I did get the Miura during its GP. It came, I think, first in Tier 4 or something, but just never recorded it. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Started this up recently. Alright, so, around about the May time, the update that would have brought this car along, the new breed rival season, dropped. And what ended up happening was that I was playing the Acura key hunt, and I was bored, so I decided to buy a couple of Brabham key packs and accidentally got the key. I kind of just laughed. I got it to 2-star at that point, but recently I 4-starred it since it was available. I will attempt to max it when it comes out again in the future. It's honestly a shame about the Brabham though. It only really got added to Elite Class for a bit and then got punted immediately after anyway. B-Class. Also, yes, I did buy the anime decal for that Porsche. I know, you can bully me for all you want. The Asterion with its special decal, which the global version did not get. But they gave it for the Switch version for free because the Revuertos is available. Roma. I got this recently from a legendary car hunt during the Lamborghini season. I'll explain more about that when it comes up. One of my favourites, the Mark II. The F8. The Elva, I like that car quite a lot in multiplayer. Unlocked it during the British tour, so... Now, a lot of people have strong opinions about this car, but I love it. I don't know why. It's terrible at driving, but the design of it's so nice. I do like the design of this car, it's really fun. And when I was test driving it during the multiplayer for the Agilani, I did quite like it. Oh yeah, my Mercia logo, I love this car so much. The 765LT. Intended to store that during Drive Syndicate 6. Oh. You can tell how much I go through my garage when I usually just get confused about the design of my cars. Ah, the Reventon. Another one, like I said earlier, with the Miura. Now this car I love to bits, honestly. One of the best looking Lamborghinis in my opinion. Personally, that's what I think. 177P. Oops, my bad. Oh, can't wait to max this car someday in the future. I've already got it maxed, I just need the epics. Okay, funny story about this one. The GP for this, I failed miserably. I think I was 5th in tier 2 or something. Didn't get the key. I don't think I was even 5th, I was like 7th. And the top 333 in that multiplayer would get a free key, and I came like 80th or something. So, that's why I have it. Oh my. Honestly, when you max this car, you will not regret it. One of the best cars to drive ever. It is so good. My. Oh, my old favourite, the Avia. One of my favourite cars. Not my favourite currently, but before one of the coming up cars, this was my favourite. Four-starred that recently. The F1, really useful car for multiplayer. Another car that I have a bit of a story about, the Nardo. I was kind of annoyed recently when I was trying to start this car. I got it to 5 stars and wasted some wild cards on it, only to get 15 multiplayers from the 15 blueprints from the season finale multiplayer. I was like, great. Initially, I wasn't planning to go for this car, but my drop rates for it were really, really good. So I thought, do you know what? I'll go try for it, and I got it. I think I got the lowest I got from those packs was 6. Neo EP9, just need 3 epics to gold. $812. Can't wait to max that out. Oh, matte colours, that's what it's telling me. The Senna GTR, I got first in tier 3, as you'll see in the GP decal video, but I decided to gold it because I had really good drop rates from the packs, and I was at a high enough blueprint count to begin with. Vanda, I've never understood the hype behind this car. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad car, but there are better options out there. Like this. It's not available yet though. Manor. Now, this is my favourite. The Pagani Zonda R. Oh my lord. What a lovely car. One of the best looking Paganis in my opinion. I was in tier 2. No, I wasn't actually. I was in tier 4. I came 3rd in tier 4. I was like, oh god. 10 key packs and I was able to get it. I was so happy when I got it because this is one of my favourite cars. And yes, you'll notice that I have a bit of bias towards cars that I've unlocked through hard conditions. Very interesting one. I barely missed out this during Draft Syndicate 4, but I was able to unlock and start up recently. This had a free-to-play home, which was interesting. Still have yet to get this key after failing it. Anyway. I swear this is going to be the first 6-star key car I'm going to get. I get so many blueprints for this. It's been out so many times, but it's such a nice car to drive. Can't wait to max this one out too. Tech rolls, I believe, featured in the last one, but don't quote me. What ended up happening is I got the key during the electric season, so that was pretty cool. Started this up literally like a couple of days ago. Haven't started this up yet. And this is what I meant by the Countach. I said initially during the Arash bit, I said, yeah, the Lamborghini season. What happened was that because the season was so bad on Nintendo Switch, they said, rather than giving the Countach key out at tier 50, we'll give it from tier 1. So that's why it's here. So I bought the Legend Pass, and that's why I have it. Finally, Class S. Bit of a long one, I know. My Jaguar that I won from the GP. Chrysler. I had a lot of struggles with this car. I ended up getting to 59 out of 60 and was just getting terrible luck trying to do single packs. And I eventually had to buy it 10 times to unlock it. This will be a fun car to max in the future. 3 blueprints, still waiting. Multiplayer, now's your chance. I went from about 45 out of 50. I went from 0 out of 85 to about 45 out of 85 during the season in which it came out, the Heatwave, I believe it was. And then I got to 55 from the 4th anniversary season, and then unlocked it and 2-starred it last season. Oh. I'm waiting to start this up because I'll just wait for the Starware. It's cheaper. The Rigura, got some epics ready for that. Ultima, pretty nice car to drive. Siam, yep. Interesting one I think's coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Being the... It'll be this next one. No. After this, the Tushek. Now, the Tushek is renowned for being one of the hardest cars to get in Global's edition, but on Switch they basically gave out 25 free blueprints, if you could beat the times. So that's pretty fun. Just go, saving up for that key, which is why I have the clashed tokens. There's another one coming up that I'd like to explain about. Not you. You. The LVN. Yes. Yep, you can see that. I can drive it. For some reason on Switch they decided, you know what? They had this event that's been going on for the past year called the Year of the Beast, which basically just gave out blueprints for this car far in between. And they decided that to get the key in this little event, you had to just 2-star the car and that were it. So that's pretty fun. So I was able to unlock it like that. I think it cost me about 1,500 tokens for it. And yes, there is a really hard time, so you will need to be careful to do it. And the last car is coming up now. Yep. A 1-star Venom F5. You're seeing that correctly. I had 23 out of 85 last time you saw, I think. I then got to 25 free blueprints from a King of 44,000 event. It was also run alongside the one that gave you the Tushek blueprints. I then got 4 blueprints from the special event, and I was considering not going for it, but then I decided, with the high drop rates, that I was getting 9s and 6s, so I was like, I'll try it then. And I got to think it's because I got a 12 of my first pack, and I was like, I had a chance here. And I had enough tokens in order to unlock it, so I've got 1-star F5. And that about wraps it up for this video. I know it's a very long one, I apologise, but it's been a while. I'm glad to be back, briefly, and I'll hope to see you all again in the future. Goodbye.